Hi, this is Tim Bost with the Financial Cycles Weekly Newsletter. Just wanted to share some of my observations about the gold market. And what we're doing is looking at gold trading with the chart for the World Gold Index, XGLD, because it tracks the price of the underlying metal fairly closely. And about a week ago, this is what the trading chart looked like. As you can see, we've been in a selling mode for gold really since about the 1st of December of 2009. And in fact, we've got a nice trend line down that has held and been tested fairly consistently over the past couple of months, and we've been looking for an opportunity for a gold rally and a chance to break through that trend. Well, during this last week of trading, we did in fact penetrate that trend line, and as you can see here, we had several daily bars with trading in gold, the entire bars above this trend line, so this is the beginnings of a bullish indicator. And what we're interested in as astro traders is whether or not we can find confirming factors with astrological signals as well. I've been tracking Mercury and Neptune with gold. What I've added to this chart is the planetary lines in the fourth harmonic for geocentric Mercury. And as you'll note, there are several key points. Back early in November, we had a nice price gap on the Mercury line. Since that time, we've found Mercury defining the resistance right on the trend line that we just saw broken, as well as support for gold prices in its recent downturn. We saw a reversal of the downward trend that led to the breakthrough of the trend line, and that initial reversal occurred right on a Mercury support line. And then, of course, most recently, we've seen Mercury providing the price resistance, these price bars that broke through that trend line and gave us a bullish signal, are meeting some resistance on the Mercury line at this point. So we don't have things quite as well defined as we'd like to see them. Now, what I've added here, the horizontal gray lines that you see are lines for Neptune, and this has proven to be significant. Even way back in September, we had a Neptune line defining resistance. In late October, that same Neptune line defined support. We found Neptune defining resistance again on the first harmonic of that line right about the end of the year in December, and of course most recently we've seen that Neptune line just barely penetrated here by these recent price bars. Now this is a very bullish indicator since this Neptune line has provided resistance before, and since it's a first harmonic line. But what we're really looking to here is this crossing point between the Mercury line and the Neptune lines. That's coming up on February 27th. This will be a conjunction of Mercury and Neptune. Now, gold prices tend to respond fairly positively and fairly rapidly to Mercury-Neptune conjunctions. About 65% of the time in the past, there has been a higher gold prices immediately following this conjunction. Now, this will typically taper off after a couple of weeks, so this is not necessarily indicative of a long-term rally in gold, but the peak will come about 9 days after the exact time of this conjunction. So I'm looking for a fairly strong move for gold coming upward after this conjunction on the 27th of February, and we should see a peak around the 8th, 9th of March, somewhere in there. And if we find a good solid break of the resistance from the Neptune and Mercury lines at this point, then we can expect a strong move upward. If, however, we fail to break that resistance, then we return to a bearish indicators and a possibility of returning back below this trend line that we have seen defining gold on the way down. So that's the outlook for gold based on the planetary perspectives, looking here again at Mercury and Neptune in the fourth harmonic, defining some of the price action in gold. And you'll find lots of other information on planetary trading and astro-trading techniques at financialcyclesweekly.com, where you can also get a free Astro Traders tip of the week. So thanks for listening. Hope you join me soon.